For the past several weeks, we've been trying to turn our backyard field into a go-kart track. We've cut trails, we've cleared grass, and we spent more hours than we'd like to admit trying to get it all ready. And today we're going to show you the first time we actually get to ride it. Hopefully it goes well. If you missed episode 1, this area used to be nothing but tall grass. It's what our landlord called the nature area. I think that just means he didn't have to cut the grass. So we had ChatGPT make up this track plan for us with all these features, and then we got to work. We got the tractor hooked up with the box blade, and we went out and we started sort of surveying and marking the track with some white spray paint. And we quickly realized that, number one, it was harder to mark things from a map than what you realize. And number two, the tractor wasn't going to be a whole lot of help in getting this path cut out. Here's how we started. We got this box blade dropped and we started to drag it. But everything was so thick and thatched from years of not being mowed, we ended up having to get the mower out and just scalp it down to the ground. All right, first lap on the racetrack. I did not have a GoPro to put on one of the kids, so I climbed myself into the mini go-kart with Phineas, and he took me on the first lap around the track so that we could get a nice, good shot of what exactly the track looks like. So this is not the beginning, we're just going around to get to the starting line. We sort of built like a starting gate so that we can take off or race when we want to. So this is where it starts, and we've got a nice long straightaway that's extra wide. And then right here before the curve, you hit all these crazy bumps, which is kind of fun because it makes the kids slow down and kind of jiggles them around. Then you come around here, you're going around the outside edge of the pond, and then you're going to take this really sharp turn around the back corner, and this follows the back fence of our property. Right now there's actually cornfields right over to the right. It's grown up about as tall as the fence is. You're going to cross this little spillway that goes into the pond when there's a lot of rain. Another long straight shot, and then you drift around this corner, and then we're going to come up to the front corner, and there are two options. You can cut between the trees and cut it tight, or you can go wide around that tree to the right. And then you feel like this is a nice long straightaway, but then right when you pick up speed, you're going to hit this corner, and it's a super sharp turn, so you really got to slow down or hit it hard. We're going to weave back and forth out through the middle of the field here. And then by the time we get wrapped around this, we're back at the pond again. That little ridge right there is the edge of the pond. And then as we come around this last curve, this is where the opening path joins the track. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all, the part you've been waiting for. Our first ride on the track. Our biggest goal with building this backyard go-kart track was not actually to ride the go-karts or the mini bikes, or even to make videos about it. The goal was this right here. A brother and a sister together in a go-kart, two other brothers racing each other, having the time of their lives. the big sister who's a teenager and doesn't always like to be around everybody, cheering everybody on, wanting the baby to win. And really, that's what it's all about. Just spending time together, making these memories, building a life with our family that we all love and enjoy, and something that we can share with our friends. So that's what we were gearing up for, actually, is two of our boys have a birthday. They're 1 day apart, so the 20th and the 21st. And they asked if they could have a motocross style birthday party and invite all their friends over to ride the go-karts and dirt bikes with us. So this was sort of our preparation, test run, try it all out before everybody comes. So this didn't make it into the video because I was busy working on the lawnmower, but I actually took the lawnmower out today and I cut a few extra little sections in that are sort of like secondary paths or a place where you can pass somebody, and just added a few extra little things in to make it more fun. The kids had a blast on all the little extras. So stay tuned and we will share how that goes, having a motocross backyard go-kart track birthday party with all of our friends.